Alright folks, thrash metal and the mosh part, you know, the mosh part, the mosh pit, all that good stuff with moshing. Okay, moshing just pretty much means slam dancing or dancing around in a circle pit or all of the above. The original term came out in the even before thrash metal with the hardcore scene. I think bands like Bad Brains and Scream and Agnostic Front, especially out of New York, were using the term, but it morphed into thrash metal. And I'm going to show you what the thrash metal style was. More of these, what they would call the mosh part would be just these eighth notes, you know, with a low E, kind of palm muted, you know, with chord steps. Stuff like that, especially a band called Celtic Frost or Celtic Frost, however you want to say that one, was real, you know, real popular with that moshing kind of style of thrash metal. Okay, so anyway, look up some old school thrash metal bands. Metallica, of course, used it. Definitely Anthrax, big on the mosh. Okay, so here's what the mosh part is. Okay, I'm going to give you a little example here, a little generic riff, okay, to do some moshing with. So we're going to use the low E as our pedal tone with those solid eighth notes, and we're just going to throw some chord stabs. So what I did is I started with a like a G sharp power chord, and I just slid it into a G. Okay, and then I did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 6 count with the eighth notes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, I just moved it up to B flat and A. B flat and A. I'm sliding. Now, you can pick them as well. Okay, there's so many variations of things you could do with thrash metal. Okay, it's really cool. Okay. Okay, then I just repeated it with only two little E gallops, the low pedal tone gallop. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so I started off with 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2. And my final two chords were the 5th string rooted power chords, a D and an E. 4, 5, 6. Okay, followed by a 6 count. Okay, or 6 of them. Okay. There's so much stuff you could do with your picking. You could throw in some extra notes here and there. Okay, wherever you want. Okay, you don't want to do it the whole time. You would mix it up. It's more about the. Okay, you can just picture the beat, and then people just the circle pit begins. Okay, so this is the style of thrash metal moshing. Okay? Okay, so if anybody really knows who exactly, I know there's a lot of controversy of who came up with the term mosh. Okay, it used to be, they used to call it mash, those hardcore bands. Anyway, thrash metal, Riffs Unlimited. Okay, the endless riffer. Hasta luego.